Let's make a wholesome, slow-cooked pork casserole, a gentle, flavorful meal that works beautifully for adult and senior dogs. Pork is naturally tender when cooked slowly, and once we mix in Olli at the end, this recipe becomes a complete and balanced dish you can feel good about serving every day. In this batch, I'm making about 3000 kilocalories of food. If you want to know exactly how much your dog should eat each day, based on their size, age and activity level, download our free Drooli app. It calculates personalized portions for you and automatically adjusts ingredient amounts, whether you're cooking a single meal or a big batch like this one. So, let's get cooking. I start by preparing the pork. I cut the pork loin into small pieces that are big enough to stay juicy in the slow cooker, but still suitable for your dog's size. Then I heat a spoon of coconut oil in a frying pan for over a medium heat and fry the pork for a minute or so. It doesn't need to cook through here. It will finish cooking in the slow cooker. This quick fry just adds a little flavor and color. And if you're short on time, you can skip this step entirely as the slow cooker will handle it. Next, I prepare the pork liver. I chop it into very small pieces so it mixes evenly through the casserole. Pork liver is incredibly nutrient-dense, rich in vitamin A, iron and copper, so a small amount goes a long way. Vitamin A is also fat-soluble, which means your dog's body stores it, but you'd have to feed enormous amounts of liver consistently to reach harmful levels. So don't stress if you go a few grams over. I add the chopped liver to the pork and fry it for a few seconds to bring out its flavor. Then I move on to the mushrooms. I chop them into bite-sized pieces. Mushrooms are often overlooked in dogs' meals, but they are a fantastic ingredient, full of fiber, antioxidants and minerals like selenium and potassium. They even contain vitamin D too. And a little tip for you. If you place mushrooms gills up in direct sunlight for about 20 minutes, the vitamin D levels increase significantly. Next, I slice the carrots into small, even slices. Carrots bring beta-carotene for skin and eye health, as well as a natural sweetness that most dogs enjoy. Now onto the eggs. I soft boil them just enough for the whites to set. Once they cool, I peel them and add the whole eggs into the slow cooker. They will finish cooking during the low-slow simmer. Eggs are one of the most complete protein sources you can feed, containing amino acids, healthy fats, biotin, choline and selenium. Now it's time to bring everything together. I transfer all of the ingredients into the slow cooker. Then I add just enough water to cover everything. Put the lid on and cook it on low for about 6 to 8 hours until everything is soft, tender and full of flavor. And if you're using a heavy pot instead, just keep it on the lowest heat and stir occasionally so nothing sticks. If your casserole is a bit too watery, don't worry. That's completely normal with slow-cooked meals because ingredients release moisture as they cook and mushrooms release a lot of it. An easy fix is to take a little bit of the mixture, including some of the vegetables and meat, blend it until smooth and then stir it back into the pot. This thickens the whole dish naturally without changing the flavor or nutrition. Once the casserole has finished cooking, I let it cool down to room temperature before adding Olli. This part is important as we don't want to heat Olli because some of its vitamins and minerals are sensitive to high temperatures. Now, you notice when I stir it in, the color of casserole changes immediately. This is because Olli contains spirulina and kelp, which are naturally bright green, so the whole mixture takes on green tint. That can surprise you, but it's perfectly normal. The kibble is brown, some meats are red or pink. Dogs don't really care about color. It's just us that do. But if you want to take some photos of your dog's tasty meals, do it before adding Olli. Once everything is combined, I portion the casserole into containers. It can be kept in the fridge for 3 to 4 days, or you can freeze portions for later. And that's your slow-cooked pork casserole. Gentle, nourishing, balanced with Olli, and made incredibly easy with our Drooli app. Thanks for watching.